Hello and welcome. I, of course, am Duke Silver, and today we are going to be playing a little bit of Celestial Tiger. Now, if you saw the thumbnail, you can probably guess that we're going to be employing a little strategy championed by the community called Just Hit. It's when you want to find treasures, you just hit and you find them. So it's a little tough to make work, but we're going to do our best to employ this strategy. Okay, so we are off to a pretty good start here. I am going to triple up this Minotaur, even though it's going to make me pretty weak on board, but it lets me hit our first treasure. And we've already got Cinderella down to one proc here, so she's going to be giving us another one real quick. We take a bunch of damage, but we can make it up with power spikes from hitting treasures. I do like putting this extra stats on the range with the Potion Master's Cookbook, but I think it's more important to get the economy from the Fiona here. So we're gonna put the stats on that and hope to get a unit to fill out our board and stabilize. Luckily we get the ghost fight nice and early, and we get the slay. Got a couple 6/6 crafties already. And we got a couple more pairs already. Set it up so it looks nice and symmetrical here. There we go. Get another slay with the Fiona. We are going to lose this fight as well, but luckily we only lose 4 HP here. Alright, and then we just hit again. And there's a Skips puzzle rune, and we're going to get 2 treasures off of that locked chest because of Celestial Tiger's power. Or we could just hit again and find another treasure in Crafty, which I am going to take immediately here. I'm going to take the Dark Contract, and then we're going to gain 4 experience and 4 HP from the Skips puzzle rune. And we're going to be at level 5 on the 3.2 turn. So that's how you just hit. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Alright, now we tie this fight, so hopefully we can start to stabilize here. Start to pull ahead with our giant XP lead. We get a treasure map, which is... if we triple anything that's 3 or above is going to be a level 7 treasure. And yeah, Southern Siren is going to be incredible on 4.0 turn. And there's a second one, and we have a targeted spell and shop. So let's... I'm just gonna... Like, I don't mind playing a unit down when I'm so strong right now. You know, kind of want to clear out a spot just to see if we can enroll something better while locking still. Playing a 2/3 just doesn't seem that worth it to me. The positioning doesn't make sense to play the support. And this opponent's very big for 4.0 with a golden Queen of Hearts and a regular Queen of Hearts. And some pretty good combat RNG. But we get a second Siren, which we are gonna target with a spell to make it quite large as well. Having these 2 like very big Southern Sirens on the back line is gonna put in some serious work here. Getting periodic slays with the Fiona still as well. It's always nice. Taking a golden mummy, which absorbs their golden mummy hit. Feels good. We really want to just triple up this Siren. And I mean, I'm going to cast spells on them when I can. I don't think I want to turn it good just because I have this Minotaur, this golden Minotaur, giving them both +2 attack. I mean, I could have, but it's also pretty early in the turn. I could find a spell that I'd rather play. casting cantrips like Mix-a-Wizzle is always very good with the cookbook. Alright, and there is a pumpkin that I'm very interested in. I'm going to sell and play down again. But we're going to position a little bit better this time to kind of maximize the value of having an extra space on my board. So I'm going to attack with the Siren first and make use of it. Okay. We are very, very strong now. Again, really looking for this this Siren triple, or just some like characters that I really want to play, like an Oni Tyrant, or like I didn't lock for the Nian, but I would play I would buy a Nian here if I saw one. Like I could have taken the Medusa, but like I feel strong enough that I don't need it. And I would rather just spend the gold basically trying to hit. As is the strategy here, which we hit a lot in the beginning, so it's only fair that we miss a little bit, right? And they're not even popping our pumpkins. So, and here's the Siren triple. We get our 7. I do love a black prism, but I am going to take a Radiant Prism here. I mean, it makes all my characters evil. It means Friendly Spirit can be run if I can find, or it makes it a lot better with on a pumpkin board. If I can find some Oni Tyrants as well to give it some stats, and just like it's a character that makes use of stats really well. So getting different like tribal synergies that increase the stats of my whole board. Friendly Spirit is going to be great at making use of those. Like we have the Lordy here that we locked last turn, and obviously the Friendly Spirit is a dwarf, so it's going to be getting +14/+14. And now we have an Ashwood and also an Oni Tyrant, which we want both of them, and I'm going to take the Tyrant first. I think the Tyrant has a little bit more value immediately than just giving my characters +15 attack. Well, it would have been more actually, because the Lordy buff goes on before the Ashwood buff. So the Ashwood would get +14 attack and give everything +29 attack, which is a lot. But the extra toughness from the Oni Tyrant, I think, maybe just a little bit more valuable. Again, considering the Medusa here, but like I'm absurdly strong, so I don't feel like I need to scam anyone. I would rather just find more ways to more synergies for my board. I'm pretty sure we beat Skip to 6, so that's always a little bit weird. And like, I really like wombats. I know it's probably not the most, like, the objectively best thing you can be doing on a board like this, but it's also another character that like really makes use of stats, so I am gonna take it here. And I don't know, I just think it's fun to pop out a random character. And look at that, we pop out a giant Tweedledee. Shoulder Fairies are tempting, it's a lot of stats, but we can definitely find things that are more efficient, like this good boy, which is going to get the Lordy buff and then the Ashwood buff and be absolutely large. And we're going to lock this this Knighthood, and it's going to be just a ton of stats. Probably overkill even. Maybe not. They're pretty large. But that's a big hit. The Wombat's popping out the Doom Breath. And we steal their Lance again. This time they don't send out emotes over it. Alright, and we'll just knighthood this good boy, and the opposing board would have to be very impressive to beat us here. They do have a Radiant Prism, plus Wand and Fork. Pretty interesting setup, but I think they just got Radiant Prism this turn. So they don't have a ton of synergies going on yet. And our more developed Radiant Prism board is gonna take them down. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Radiant Prism boards always look so weird at the end. If you don't see the Radiant Prism immediately, you look at it and you're like, how could this board ever win? But that's kind of the fun of Radiant Prism. But yeah, so thanks for watching. It really helps me out if you could leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already. Also, leaving comments is always good. I respond to every comment, and I like hearing from everyone. Yeah, just let me know what you thought of the game, or what you think of Storybook in general. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.